It's been a while since I did one of these videos right here where, we just bullshit while I'm going down the motherfucking road. But I'll be honest with you, man, sometimes you just be in the fucking mood to do some old school shit, like real shit. Sitting there thinking, right? I'm driving up through these fucking woods. And I was pissed off because I had like Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. I was downloading the new joint just came out. If y'all ain't watching that shit, y'all need to check it out. It's a good history joint, right? And I was sitting here and listening to him talk about these Japanese motherfuckers and shit. And I'm not coming to any realizations, but it's amazing to like really learn about what's going on. He was talking about how individuals in the military were fighting against like getting rid of the destroyers and shit. And that tends to be how a lot of things work when it comes down to government. When it comes down to how the government operates, what the government does. Like, I was standing here and I was trying to tell people about like this pension shit that's going on, the Social Security shit, like all the things that are broken in our government. And like a lot of people think it's malicious, right? They think that it's some shit that just happens. Or that people are doing it on purpose. That's not really the truth, all right? That's not really what's going on at all. What the situation is that, well, somebody put something into being when it was feasible, right? Like when it was gonna be successful and when we could pay for it. And today we really don't have that ability anymore. But we're still living as if America's still the same as what it was. And all these suburbanites, guys like Charlie Kirk or, other individuals and shit, they're standing here and like they're putting and portraying America like we're gonna go back to the 1950s, which is not true. Like that's never gonna be a thing again unless like we go and destroy the whole world, right? Like we're gonna have to go like bomb out the Chinese and the Japanese and the Europeans and India. We're gonna have to fuck everybody else up in order to stand here and like have the type of success we had at that point. And in order to bring back those government programs, you kind of got to do the same thing. And that's never going to happen again either. They're going to sit there and print money. Like, don't get anything misunderstood. Like, that's the only tool left in their box is just to print money and arrest people. Right? Like, they're going to try and, like, have government be the solution. And the government's really not the solution when it really comes down to it. It never was. The solution's always been us. Like, when it really comes down to everything as far as shit's concerned. The solution's the average American. The solution's every man, heading his family and having the opportunity to be as successful as he can be. Not about women having that same option, right? Like, because kind of need y'all to just step back and be supportive for a minute. Because we're going to have to pull us out of a really bad situation. And it's going to be very, very hard. And if y'all try to help, you're kind of just going to get in the fucking way. And I know you think you want to have a say about how this shit is built. But the reality is that you really don't. All right? Like, as if you have a say and you fuck it up, then what? Then you're responsible for what happens. And you can't have any responsibility in what happens. Like, because you already are responsible for tearing this shit the fuck down when it really comes to it. You know what I mean? Like, you're the ones that did all the voting for the Patriot Act and did all the voting for, all this free shit and did all the voting for welfare spending and all these type of things. But you really can't stand here and go, well, we want to continue this because it's just leading our country down a path of destruction. And females will look at an individual and go, oh, you're right. And keep on living their lives the way they're doing. Like, I walked up to a chick today. Like, I've had many conversations with her and her mom, right? And her mom's an old black lady, right? She's like 65. And I espouse what I espouse everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm no different on the internet than I am in real life. I say the same things in the same manner. And when I do so, I stand here and I find myself looking in the face of somebody who's going, yeah, you're completely right. But it doesn't change anything. Like, it doesn't fix shit. It doesn't make anything better to be right. Because they're still going to live in the manner in which they live. Like, this bro walked up today in a Union for Everyone fucking shirt. Because she works for the state. And that's the exact problem that we have. Like, the state shouldn't be unionized. The state shouldn't be protecting its jobs. Like, the state should be adaptable. But the state can't be adaptable when it really comes down to it. You know what I mean? I'm halfway expecting to see Bigfoot at some point. I mean, but that's real shit when it really comes down to it, you know? The state can't be adaptable if it has that much weight in its shoulders. It's like you trying to be adaptable at 350 pounds. You know what I mean? It's like putting an extra 200 pounds on your back and you still feeling like you're going to move the way you're going to regularly move. It's not how it works. And that's really what unions do. That's really the problem with a lot of these unions, is that they don't make the contracts adaptable. Because everybody wants stability. But the truth of the matter is that the world's not stable. The world, like, as a physical creature, like as the earth, as, like, you know, like as a globe, like this small time that we have right now that we're living in, the climate is unbelievably stable. It usually swings wildly. We're not talking about like 2-3 degrees. We're talking like 30 in a very short period of time. Ice ages coming and going, volcanoes, earthquakes, asteroids, comets. This world's not stable. Life isn't stable. We as humans wish to build stability because that's what we become accustomed to. Well, the world's about to get very unstable very quickly. Just hope y'all ready. I'm heading up to the mountains for the weekend, man. I'll be back on Sunday to do church. You know the situation. Time peace. You know the seal. Holla at your boy. Later.